Hello, LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. My name is, where's my name tag? There it is. Frank Lavinia, and you are watching a special Friday live stream. It's not really that special. I mean, Fridays are special, but got my nerd creds on pretty good today because I got this here today, kind of a belated birthday gift. MCRN is from The Expanse, the Martian Congressional Republic Navy. Total nerd gear, that's for sure. I hope you're having a great Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Drop me in the chat what your plans are. It's supposedly gonna be nice, no more snow, no more ice, so we'll see. And let me see if I can find some high impact stuff. Now, for some reason on Frank's World, if you go, let me fire up that browser and share it. I may hop on another computer with credentials. Let's see if we can get this to work. Turn that on. Boop. Nope, I want this. There we go. Well, that's weird. Something funky is going on with Frank's World because there's two posts that are having issues with their thumbnails, and they will alternatively appear and reappear. Must be some kind of weird caching thing. Let's see if I can force a reload. Weird, it's gone. It's all right, I have local copies. After my experience with ClearDB, I have learned to keep many copies of many things. So I don't think I've live streamed in a couple days. This is pretty interesting. This is a video on the couple of latest breakthroughs in quantum computing. Quantum computing is, I mean, I called it. I didn't usually. I'm like kind of crazy, and I'm like thinking that that's going to be a few years out, or like with tablet PCs, for instance. I was using tablet computers in 2004, 2005, and I thought any minute now it was going to break. But it looks like my accuracy's gotten a little better here in terms of this. There's been a lot of breakthroughs in quantum computing, and I think I don't think it's going to hit the mainstream just yet, but it is definitely heating up. So now's the time to dust off those math books and get into the harder parts. For me, it took me a while to kind of get my head around that part of it. That is so weird. That is so weird. That's disappeared. I guess my website's taken off for the weekend too. I don't know what the deal is. 125 is still a pretty good number for the month. Or 127. The two ghost posts. Ghost posts. I love the sound of that. All right. I see a comment coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great weekend as well. Let's see. So one of the things I was thinking about doing, let me know in the comments, is kind of running through a demo of Synapse. And in order to do that, I need a few moments to kind of sort out my credentials or swap screens. In order to swap screens, I got to end this live stream. So hold on while I figure this out. Maybe I could put on a fancy graphic. Hold that 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. Everybody still here? This crash? No, it didn't crash. Whew. It's been that type of day. I did a whole day session our half-day session. It went really well, though in the middle of it, my main computer just went haywire. All right, so this is going to be a first for me. I have not really tested out kind of doing live coding or that sort of thing. So let me get my credentials in. Let me log in, and let's get this party started. I am excited to give this a shot. Let's see. Let me fire up this. Okay, that's not what I wanted. How about this? Now that's what I wanted. My login credentials. Don't worry, I'll share my screen in 1 second. All right, let's share this screen, application window. All right, we got it. Click authenticate to continue. Oh, come on. It's a third-party cookie issue. See if I can get this. Nope. All right, hang on. Never a dull moment, that's for sure. Open a new tab. See if we can get this going. I know it doesn't look like I've planned. Authenticate, come on. Yes, I want to authenticate. Use other account. Word. All right. See if we can get this going. Select my workspace. You do not have permission for that workspace. Really? Authenticate to continue. I wonder if this has to be done on a domain joined machine. You got to see this. I'm bouncing back. It's like authenticate, authenticate. Authenticate, authenticate. Cancel. What happens if I can't hit cancel? I'll hit this. Cancel. It's not giving me a choice. Error. Great. You may not be able to access resources. Oh, that's why. Oh, man. Let's try this. New in private window. Let's try this. One last go. Come on. Got to close out the week strong, right? Let me go here. Close this. You know what the problem is. I guess this is why people plan out their streams. I've seen people do kind of scripts and things like that for their streams. I need to do that as well. Stay signed in. Keep your fingers crossed while I share out that screen. Let's turn that on. What do we got? What do we got? Let me change that background. All right. Okay, workspace name. Dun, dun, dun. Awesome. Awesome. I think we got it working. All right. So this, my friends, is Synapse. Azure Synapse is meant to be the this one plane of glass or one control surface where you can ingest data, explore your data, visualize your data. And ultimately, what's great about this is that you can pull in data from all sorts of places. You can run against a SQL engine. You can run against a Spark engine. So let's go over here into the Develop tab. Actually, I want to show you the Manage tab. So these are the types of pulls that you have available. You have a built-in tool. This is serverless. You have a dedicated pull, and you can scale this up and scale this down. You can even pause it if you want to save money. And you also have different Spark pulls too. So let's see if we can go into integrate. And this is where the real power of this is. I can pull in data in a code-free environment from all sorts of data sources. I can also implement and integrate into here. Oops, it's not here. Where is it? I can have a notebook as part of this. I have these different projects. You'll see that I can copy data from SAP HANA, and this gives me my source information. I just pass it a SQL query. I have a sink here where this is going to end up going. It's going to go into this destination data set. Say that 10 times fast. I also have the ability here to take a look at what my I can run SQL query. So this is pretty cool. This is let me hide this. This is pretty cool. Let's make sure we can see the whole window. I am going to run this. Just run this query. Check out how many rows are in this table. 31 billion. 31 billion records. And that's how quick that query came back. It came back in less than a second. Now, in fairness, I've run this before, and sometimes it takes as long as 1 second. So, you know, but let's take a look at this. What this is going to do is that this is going to pull in data from sales, Twitter, all of these disparate sources, and it's going to make it accessible in one query. So let's run this. Now, if you're interested, I'm probably going to do this demo one more time, a little more prep, a little more work here. But what's cool about this is that this here, I mean, that's how many tables it pulled against, and it took a second. It's joining against all those tables. That's the power of all the parallel processing that happens here. So let's go into notebooks, because you can actually do notebooks in here. And this is attached to the Spark pool. And what this is basically going to do, it's going to connect to the warehouse, do all the work, and I can do this all inside of this one place. And that's the real power here. So let's go. I want to show you something else. Where is my Develop tab? Aha. So I have data flows are in here too. And I can drag and drop components on here. So I'm basically pulling in data from SAP HANA, pulling the last 5 years of data, doing all types of transformation, and then loading it into Synapse. So I want to show you this here, because this is also very tightly integrated with the solution. So I have Power BI reports I can view from right here, right? So let's go here. Let's run this. I also should have tagged this Synapse, but I wasn't planning on doing this. So this gives me an ability to understand my customers, to figure out what's going on. Let's say I want to see my high value Asia Pacific customers, what age they are. Let's break them out. What country. This gives me that ability to do that. I also like to show you this little Power BI report here. This Power BI report is going against those billions of rows, and you'll see, hopefully it'll go faster than this. Oh, demo gremlins have been hitting me hard today. Let's see. There we go. 31 billion rows. This is a view real time across my data in a Power BI report. You'll also see I have the ability to do within Synapse. Where's my Q&A reports? Here we go. Okay. So I can filter my data. I can explore my data. I can see what sorts of trends are there. I can see what are Gen Xers talking about. And you'll see there's that. I have the ability to do dynamic data masking. All right, so this is all PII. And if I click this, I can choose to, oh, come on. Or not. All right. Let's see what we got. Road level security. See if that one works. So if I'm in San Diego, if I am a San Diego person, right now I'm logged in as Emily Hart, the CEO, so I can see both San Diego and Miami data records. Now, what I can here, if I'm a Miami, both have better weather than here, honestly. So anywhere is an improvement. So I'm going to click on, I'm going to log in as, you know what? I am somehow in edit mode, not running mode. All right, hang on. That's what I wanted to see. So Worldwide Importers is a fictitious company, and this is kind of the dashboard that's been put together for them based on these 30 billion rows. Let me go into my workspaces. Nope, this. This is the billion row demo. Pretty much going to be the same thing you saw in the other window, but
I need to talk to you, please. Are you busy in the basement or on the first floor?
And I need to turn on Alexa into on Do Not Disturb because there was an announcement made. But ultimately, this is rest assured, I'm going to come back and do a full-on demo here. But I want to show you this here. Where is Twitter analysis? So I'm able to pull in all of this mass data. I'm able to go in and do it to the point where the size, the speed of the query is almost real time. This is transformative. I think this is going to change the way a lot of companies and organizations handle big data and handle their data estates and all that. With that, I'm going to wish you a happy weekend. Hope you have a great one. I have some studying to do, but I think first I have to answer that call. You have a great weekend.